Ethan Hunt has retired from field assignments for the IMF. He instead coaches new trainees while settling down with his fiancée, Julia Mead, a nurse who was unaware of Ethan's true profession. He is contacted by fellow IMF operative John Musgrave concerning a mission to liberate one of Ethan's protégés, Lindsay Ferris. Lindsay was captured while investigating arms dealer Owen Davian. Musgrave has already arranged a crew for Ethan. Declan Gormley, Jean Lai, and his former partner Luther Stickle. The squad frees Lindsay and retrieves 2 faulty laptop devices. As they depart, Ethan observes an explosive pellet placed inside Lindsay's skull. Before he can disarm it, it explodes and takes her life. Back in the US, Ethan and Musgrave are reprimanded by IMF Director Theodore Brazel. Ethan finds that Lindsay mailed him a postcard prior to her apprehension and uncovers a magnetic microdot beneath the postage stamp. IMF technician Benji Dunn recovers enough data from the computers to surmise Davian will be in Vatican City to acquire an enigmatic item called the Rabbit's Foot. Ethan devises a plan to capture Davian without securing official authorization. Before leaving, he and Julia have an impromptu ceremony at the infirmary's chapel. The unit successfully infiltrates Vatican City and seizes Davian. On the return flight to the US, Ethan threatens to throw Davian from the aircraft as he interrogates him about the Rabbit's Foot, but Davian remains mute. Upon arrival, Ethan learns the microdot contains a recording of Lindsay warning that Brazel is conspiring with Davian. The motorcade transporting Davian across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel is attacked, and Davian escapes. Ethan rushes to Julia's workplace only to find she has already been kidnapped. Davian gives Ethan 48 hours to fetch the Rabbit's Foot in exchange for Julia's release, but Ethan is soon apprehended by the IMF. Musgrave takes part in Ethan's interrogation but subtly mouths that the Rabbit's Foot is located in Shanghai, China, and supplies Ethan with the means to escape. Ethan breaks free from IMF headquarters, travels to Shanghai, and secures the Rabbit's Foot. Along with his teammates, as he delivers the Rabbit's Foot at the handover location, Ethan is sedated. When he wakes, he realizes a micro-explosive is embedded in his head. The restrained Ethan watches Dobby holding Julia at gunpoint. Despite Ethan affirming that he brought the actual Rabbit's Foot, Dobby shoots Julia and leaves. Musgrave appears and explains that the woman killed was not Julia, but Davian's security chief disguised as Julia, executed for failing to protect him in Vatican City. The ruse was to verify the authenticity of the Rabbit's Foot. Julia is safe and being held captive. Musgrave reveals himself as the traitor. He arranged for Davian to obtain the Rabbit's Foot and sell it to a terrorist cell so that the IMF would have grounds to launch a preemptive strike. When Musgrave lets down his guard, Ethan strikes him unconscious. He frees himself and uses Musgrave's communication device to track the last outgoing call's site to find Julia. He arrives and locates the spot but encounters Davian. Davian triggers the micro-explosive in Ethan's skull, but Ethan eliminates him, and then Yuri rapidly constructs a makeshift defibrillator to stop the explosive before sending a current through himself. He kisses Julia and instructs her on how to use his Beretta 92 for self-defense. While Ethan is unconscious, Musgrave and an accomplice show up, and Julia shoots them dead. She successfully revives Ethan, and he explains his actual IMF career to her. Back in the States, Ethan is congratulated by Brazel as he leaves for his honeymoon with Julia.